Welcome back to Canyon Adventures, and we found ourselves in a little bit of a stroke of good luck. As you can see here, the National Forest road we are at in the Gila National Forest has washed out a little bit. And why that is good luck for us is because we have four-wheel drive and a truck camper. And all the other places we've tried to camp today, very busy. And by very busy, I mean one other camper in the campground. So we know that at the end of this road, because we've already just drove up it, that there's nobody up here because there's several obstacles like this.
These are our gates or barriers of entry that just kind of reduce the number of people that are going to be at certain campsites.
We don't have a super capable off-road truck, but it does let us get away from people. So let's go get away from people here in Gila National Forest here in New Mexico.
Woo!
Come on, gang.
Mona, are you ready? Are you ready for adventure?
So we've been having a blast here in New Mexico. We currently live in Corpus Christi, Texas, and we've been having a blast while we're up here exploring all this public land. We checked our bucket list off. Video before last, we caught a Gila trout. That was super exciting. That was like the #1 thing we wanted to do coming up here.
And Chris got one in the second cast, which is so lucky because notoriously fishing is a very big miss on our channel instead of a hit.
And then the next video, we got to explore, up over 9,000 feet. The mountains around it were probably around 10. We got to see quaking aspens and a real fall. And we got to explore one of the most beautiful canyons I've ever seen in my life.
And it's not on any sort of tourist attraction radar or barely a blip in the map.
In this video, we're still in the same general area, and we found this awesome Forest Service road. So this road has several what we call gatekeepers that, each one of these is going to keep that one more extra person out,
Just not really wanting to put wear and tear on their vehicle or chance it or get down into some nasty sticky mud, which this was just a couple days ago.
We came to leave Texas to come here to get away from people because in Texas there is almost no public land there's certainly none that you can do stuff like this on without paying a ranch owner money to drive around on their property or something.
Yep.
So just earlier today, because it's been a week since you've seen our last video, but it's the same day that we got out of the trout stream, so we're exhausted. So we're just pretty much looking for a place to camp tonight, and we have some really exciting things planned for tomorrow. So here we got a little washout area in the road.
I'm glad you're doing this because this would make this is puckery for me. It's like, oh my god.
A lot of times the plan doesn't work out, but the plan for this video is we're gonna go cook some hot brown right now and then sleep up, and then tomorrow we're gonna try to do a little target shooting because we never get to do that in Texas unless you're part of a private gun club.
Or you have access to private property. Or
you go to an indoor range. Yeah. That's about your only options to shoot in Texas.
And even some of the people that own private property, they still can't actually shoot their firearms on their piece of property.
Most people I know with 20 acres or less cannot shoot a centerfire cartridge on their property due to deed restrictions. When we first got to New Mexico just a few days ago for our first video, our first campsite was really muddy, and we do our best not to try to spin a bunch of tires on these national forest roads.
So just go really slow.
Yeah, I try to creep as slow as possible without getting stuck.
Oh my gosh, I think the back of the camper almost touched the ground. Oh, gross. Oh, it's so gloopy. You can see Mona's laying back down there. She's pooped from the hike earlier, and she's just ready for dinner.
We have been waxing her ass lately. Because we don't have a lot.
Why did you say it like that?
I don't know. I enjoy a good euphemism.
I've never heard that term.
Well, I enjoy a good euphemism.
Oh.
Why say something with 2 words when you can say it with a sentence?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So she's really tired because we have been go, go, go. So we don't have a lot of opportunity to film. So when we take leave and take a few days off, we try to pack as much into it as possible. And it's
exhausting.
Our bodies are starting to feel it in this last week. This campsite's really neat. It's just at the end of this Forest Service road. And there's nothing behind you, but there's a canyon back behind you and another mountain across the range, across the valley or across the gorge. Okay, I'm exhausted, but I'm very excited, which is the best kind of exhausted, is excitement exhaustion.
Exhausted.
Exhausted. It's
Still
just exhausted. But we're gonna pop the top on our little truck camper here and get camp set up and check back in with you guys here in just a minute, and we're gonna get some hot brown going.
Just barely. I just walked to the canyon that's behind the camper. That's our backdrop. And there's sheep over here. And Mona has no idea that they're over there. But you can see their big white butts. But it's so quiet back here that when I stopped for a second, I heard them moving. Do you see it? Oh yeah, she saw it. Okay, your heavy breathing is breaking the beautiful silence of this moment.
So we're just up here gathering a little wood to make some target shooting targets tomorrow. And as soon as I flipped it over, the very first stick pops up this little bad guy right here. And you always got to remember in the desert Southwest that a lot of times there's somebody waiting on you underneath these sticks and rocks.
And just like that, it's disappeared.
And it's gone. And that's even spookier. And that's why I always put my boots on the bumper of the truck camper or somewhere else and never just lay them on the ground because of those guys.
And I always forget that. Plot twist, I'll be doing hot brown. Chris almost always does hot brown, but I'm gonna give it a go. So, to be featured is this locally bought ground beef from right here in this area of Texas.
Mexico.
Sorry, you're right.
She's trying. This is her first hot brown.
From New Mexico.
It's the hardest part of the whole damn video is making these stupid cooking segment.
Okay. Fresh ground beef from local New Mexico. We're not in Texas anymore. Or what are we going to put with the beef is gnocchi and cheese. And Chris has eloquently called this cheesy beef. Oh, I can't do it. How do you do this?
Cheesy miso gnocchi.
Cheesy
miso gnocchi. But you say it fast, it sounds foreign.
We have cheese that we're gonna put on top of gnocchi with beef, and then we're gonna use this miso paste that we've used for the past 2 videos, so it doesn't go to waste. So it's gonna be cheesy miso gnocchi.
Yep, that's it.
Cheesy miso gnocchi, which sounds foreign.
The faster you say it, the more Japanese it sounds.
Cheesy miso gnocchi.
Yep, that's Japanese now.
Hiya. Okay, so first beef, I think, and I'm gonna add in some jalapenos. Alright, our beef is mostly browned, so I'm gonna add in our diced jalapenos and then the miso. I hope these aren't super spicy. I'm a spicy wimpy. Adding brown to brown. Alrighty, it smells very miso-y, so I think that was enough. And then, can I add pepper? Are we opposed to
No,
pepper?
go ahead.
Okay.
Slay it in. Big hole only.
Oh. Alright, using the gaping hole.
The pepper mouth only, not the eyes.
It has been double peppered now. Black pepper and jalapeno pepper. Alrighty. So that's pretty much done. Now, how dare I use more than one pot? I know, but it has to be done for the gnocchi. Luckily, gnocchi cooks really, really fast, so it doesn't heat up the camper too much. Oh, you pre-cut it for me. Do I wait for it to boil first?
It don't matter.
He said it doesn't matter, so...
I don't preheat the oven. I don't pre-boil water.
Perfect, perfect. Rules or guidelines. Recommendations. There we go. And now we wait for it to get soft.
That
Stop!
that
Stop!
is a softball that I will refuse to be baited into swinging at. I'm above that kind of petty humor in my kitchen.
Oh, but you're not in your kitchen. You're in your living room, bedroom, hallway right now.
That's true. She's in my foyer.
I'm in your kitchen. And I say we're waiting until it gets soft.
Oh.
No, that's it. Took
Well,
your command.
You're going to enjoy Father Time. Thumbs up.
Now, to reduce the loss of gnocchi into the sink. Very carefully. And cleanse the dirty sponge with boiling water at the same time. The beef. Like that. The chest. Some marble jack cheese from Wisconsin. Wisconsin Select, allegedly. That's what the package says. From Dutch Farms. And stir. Make it cheesy. Are we out of bowls?
Yes, we have paper plates on right now.
Well, good thing this is really thick and sloppy. I'm gonna be able to like a lunch lady.
You split it on there.
Oh! It's not hot brown if you don't slop it on there. That's gross. Mmm.
It's all about them sounds.
That sounds delicious. All right, taste test for the cheesy miso nugget.
Hi, dozo.
Hi. That tastes like an umami burger bowl. Honestly. We are 3 for 3 videos on making really, really good hot brown, I would say. That is delicious. Oh my. Alright. We're gonna start eating this, polish it off, because we don't have refrigeration, and watch episode 4 of The Walking Dead. I have started my Walking Dead journey last video. I've never seen it before, and things are getting crazy because Rick is back.
Awesome backdrop to eat to back here.
Yes.
We'll see you guys in the morning. Looks like me. That's how I feel.
In the middle of nowhere.
Ooh, good morning. I'm exhausted. We have had a ton of fun here in New Mexico, but I'm starting to feel a little bit worn down, which brings us to the sponsor of this video, and that is AG1. Being consistently on and off the road, AG1 helps to fill some of those nutrient gaps as our routine is constantly changing. These travel packs are super handy because they do not have to be refrigerated, and it's all in this little self-contained packet that's already pre-measured for you, and all you need is 8 to 12 ounces of water, and you get your multivitamin for the day with your pre and probiotics, superfoods, and antioxidants into one simple green scoop, or in our case, the handy little travel packets. My personal favorite being berry, and it's as easy as that. And now we have B-complex vitamins and antioxidants to fuel us for our hike to a, spoiler alert, hot spring this morning.
For me personally, I like that this is keto friendly and has no artificial sweeteners. We're trying to wean ourselves off of artificial sweeteners, so this is just an added bonus and a great start to our morning routine without those. So as we get our morning started, you can go to drinkag1.com/candy or use the QR code to get your free welcome kit upon sign up with your first membership, which also includes the sample packs like what we used here to try all of their flavors. In addition, their membership is risk-free and adjustable, so you can adjust, cancel, or change membership at any time. So thank you to AG1 for sponsoring today's video. I think we're ready for the day.
I think so. I'm gonna crush this, and we're gonna see you guys outside the truck camper. Most useful tool in our truck camping setup is this e-tool slash toilet slash recovery device slash target digger. So this morning I found this old piece of mesquite and I dug it down into the ground to make a target hanger so that we're not hanging up on a live mesquite tree, which would have been a lot easier. And we have found this cool place to shoot. We have a nice place, and I picked this because we can collect our brass because there's not a lot of grass around us. And then we have a nice backdrop. We're at the end of a dead end road. There's no one else around. And I brought these steel targets all the way from Texas. I think we're gonna start off with 1022 that's on my back, and then maybe work our way up to the old Rick Grimes here on my hip. So let's get started and have a little fun this morning. I was making a reference to The Walking Dead earlier, saying it's like Rick Grimes. Rick Grimes actually shoots, I think, a Colt Python. This predates a Colt Python. This is my grandfather's highway patrol duty weapon that I inherited. So this is my most prized gun, and I don't shoot it that much, but this trip's so fun and it's so pretty out here, and we have been watching The Walking Dead. I think we're going to take a couple of shots out of this old Colt 357 revolver here. Whenever you're ready, just remember that grip. Okay.
That looks good, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So this is Elizabeth's pistol. It's an awesome little concealed carry, this little single stack Glock 43. But you've only got 6 shots, or you can do 6 plus 1, but you're a little limited on capacity. You're getting into revolver capacity ranges.
Yeah. Glock 19.
This is what a lot of law enforcement, a lot of SF was going to when I was getting out. Like most federal agencies is what they carry. It's probably the most common.
Down my shirt.
Hot brass. Hot brass. That's good training though, so if you get hot brass in your neck, you always maintain firearm control.
I think I did.
Yeah.
That went down my shirt.
Because that's going to happen. You're going to get hot brass down your neck.
The good news is though, it went between my sweatshirt and my shirt, so I just felt it here and then it fell in between, so it wasn't hot brass all the way down.
Yep, that's good training.
Yeah.
That the firearm never just hits the ground or you slam it down.
Or you throw it.
No matter if there's any other pain, yeah, where that thing's in a safe direction is always paramount.
Cool, I didn't fail.
Good surprise training. All right, last but certainly not least, my favorite thing to shoot on this planet, Diet Mountain Dew caliber cartridges at steel targets. Don't have any sights. We 3D printed some and they broke off, but that's okay. This thing's still a lot of fun to shoot. That is so much fun.
Oh my gosh!
That is such a hard impact coming out. This thing kicks like a 12 gauge with these little blanks in it.
That was so accurate. That's kind of terrifying. I will not be shooting that. It bruised my shoulder last time, so.
It does leave a surprising kick. You know, force versus force. I I guess like Newtonian physics. That's a pretty heavy can in bullet grain weights coming out of there. So I think we're gonna pack up and spend the next hour cleaning up all these shells and going up there and getting those Mountain Dew cans, which they didn't go far, which is really nice this time.
Yeah.
So we're gonna clean up and then go see if we can find that hot spring.
I think that's everything. Yeah. Did you help?
Yeah.
Were you watching the whole time? Make sure we were doing it. You the sheriff in town. Oh yeah.
Empties in can, 3 white monsters and jobs a dead end. Promise I'm working on a plan to head to BFE. That's the best place to retreat. I'll tell you a place we need to be, a long way from society.
We have commenced our hike to the hot spring destination, and we were gonna start it a little closer to the river, except for the cutest little thing that possibly lives in the scrub shrub desert of New Mexico. It's a horny toad or a horned lizard. The video that everybody mostly references is the slow-mo shot of this lizard shooting blood out of its eye as a defense mechanism.
Let her rip. Blood pressure builds up to the point where the lizard can actually shoot blood out of its eye.
But they're called horny toads even though they're lizards because of their plump shape that's more toad-like than a slender long lizard. But it is a lizard, and he's covered with little spikes. He looks like a little dragon, a very, very fat, plump one. But very cool. This is the first one I've ever seen in person. Look at his stumpy little tail. I don't know if lizards are exciting for most people, but that's just like iconic. Like, I've known about this lizard for so long and I've finally seen it in person. Very, very cool find. So continuing on to the trail, Mona's not with us for this hike. She's super sore from the past few days of hiking miles and miles, and it seems like her feet are kind of tender, so she's taking a very nice shaded nappy in the camper. And it's only 1.5 miles, so it'll be a very short hike, and she can get a good snooze.
It's 1.5 miles of very sharp rock.
Yeah.
Everything we've been doing is very sharp rock.
And I don't want her to cut her paws open if they're already tender or anything, so I don't know how pokey you actually are. Ah! My God, he touched me. He's pretty fast.
In very short spurts, he is pretty fast.
Oh no! Okay. Oh! I'll try one more time. If not, you're free. You're free. I don't like disturbing them too much. I don't want him to drop his tail or have undue stress, so he can just live on. They're so cute!
I guess they're eating out here eating all these harvester ants, I assume. So we parked the truck up here, up this ridge, and it's about 1 mile. And then you come down here to a device that keeps livestock out. It's a little zigzag so that horses and cattle and stuff can't get in here. And then you turn around and look how beautiful this canyon is down here.
The grand reveal just around the corner.
And we just have to walk down here. This hot spring, this river that flows through here, the San Francisco River, alongside of it, apparently from what we've read online, is there are just like random spots where warm water bubbles up to the surface and people just dig out. That's why I brought the e-tool. They'll dig out a little piece of sand along the riverbed, and then it kind of fills up from the bottom with hot water. Or if you can just find one that's already there,
Up a little bit
yeah, you can already just lay in that. But we just have to hike down into this canyon first.
In the mountains or the desert, now and forever, open up our minds and forget time. The world don't matter, it's not what we're after. I'll tell you a place we need to be, a long way from society.
So we went from absolute desert where we were camping. In just a few minutes, we have found our way into a tunnel of vegetation so thick you can't see through it down here. This place changes so drastically by the minute exploring around here. It's really fun. As soon as you're bored of looking at one something, you just look to your right and it's completely different. Or you look to your left. Yeah, it changes every 5 minutes.
There was a rain on the first night that we were here, and I think it maybe had been raining a little bit more, so a lot of the riverside is very obviously just been washed out, which probably doesn't help our search for a dugout hole on the side of the river, but there is this one.
Very small one.
And that could be warm, but the issue is that we have to cross this river and it looks very deep.
I just don't think that is deep enough to sit in. Maybe put your feet in.
So maybe we'll try down just a little bit farther, and then if not, we'll turn back to this one and soak our little toes, I guess. It's crazy too.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck? The field of rock canyon in the river. So we've come to the end of what looks to be the trail, and there's no obvious hot spring, and there's just a giant plain of mud from the recent rain or flood. So we don't know if the trail continues farther or if that was just kind of the end. We're very unsure of what to do.
Okay, the water is not super clear, so this is questionable depth. It could be 12 feet or it could be 3 inches. I'm not sure. Let's slowly see if we can parse that out. Okay. 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 This is not so bad.
These are very reassuring, okay.
Okay. Not bad. Okay.
Are you sure? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
My feet are all wet though. These boots said that they're not very waterproof.
Okay. Oh. There are big rocks in there. Okay. Okay. Yeah, not too bad. It definitely looked so much deeper without not being able to see the bottom though. All right.
And we crossed.
Yeah.
We made it to this little hot spring. It was actually the first one. And we think that's the one.
We're about to find out when we touch it.
Let's get a temperature check on this little bad boy right here.
I'm gonna go touch the hole. This very small hole. Oh, it's warm.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like a
Whoa.
bathtub.
I can see it bubbling up from the bottom.
Oh, you can, it's like a little geyser from the ground right there.
That's cool.
That's so cool.
We'll do our part. We're reading some things where people come down here and occasionally dig them a little deeper as sediment builds up. So we'll do our part and do a little digging.
Yeah. It's beautiful this time of year.
I'm gonna shift gears on my E-tool.
Oh.
Take it from toilet position to dig position. There we go.
I still fully don't understand the toilet method here. It seems like you have to balance to use it.
You do. One leg.
That seems awful when you could just squat.
I'm hot springing.
Hot springing in a mud hole.
I think it's more Candy Adventures because it's the sediment still stirred up and it's muddy. It makes it better. Hot brown. Full circle on the hot brown in this video.
Oh my gosh, it is hot brown.
I put hot brown in me. Now I'm in hot brown. That's full circle. That's what I like to call poetry, like the last video. I like my
ants and my mining
Yep.
tools. That's some stinky mud that I just stepped into. Oh, wow, it's very hot in some spots. We dressed appropriately for this. It is like a warm mud hole. Wow. Oh? Oh? Ah, that's pretty close.
That's pretty deep.
Your nipples can touch. It's pretty good. You look like you're giving birth.
If I was going to give a birth, it'd be a natural birth in a place just like this.
A muddy, warm, hot spring. I'll tell you what. When you bear our child, I will let you give birth wherever you want.
Oh,
Yeah. You choose. I'm here for it. I'll support you.
If hyenas can give birth, then I can give birth. If you don't know how hyenas give birth, just Google that real quick. It's fascinating.
Yeah, I don't think you need to. I think you could skip it. How do they give birth?
The females have a mock penis. It's about that long, and they give birth out of it.
No.
Yeah, the females actually have a mock penis bigger than the male, and they birth out of their external...
I didn't know that they birthed out of the fake penis. Excuse me. What is that?
I thought, what better way to spoil my precious lady out here, my wife, in a hot tub than with a fresh, warm hamburger. And that's what I have right here. This is a Texas burger, space food, from Russia. That's the only English writing. All the rest is in Cyrillic and Russian language. And the ingredients in here, as you've seen us eat these before, is actually the ingredients to a hamburger.
It's probably the cleanest tube food there is.
It is beef, premium wheat flour, cheddar cheese, pickled cucumbers, onions, ketchup, mustard, baker's yeast, sugar, salt, and water.
Yeah, that sounds amazing.
And do you want to know how you prepare this?
How?
By the instructions.
Uh-huh.
Put in warm water for 3 to 4 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
Fixing to have warm hamburger in a private... We haven't seen another person in hours. There's nobody else out here.
So you're gonna make burgers right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna make burgers.
Okay.
Now we wait.
It's probably the worst placement you could have done, I think.
We're cooking. Cooking on my lap.
Oh!
And we wait.
There's a quote from Tarzan, and it's a little baby elephant, and he says, "Is this water sanitary? It looks questionable to me."
I would not put my head in this water. And this still has a safety seal on the inside.
Are you exhausted from the hard labor of cooking?
Dinner's ready.
Oh, the presentation.
Gather round. So we haven't had the burger one. We've had the chicken nuggets, and it tasted like chicken nuggets.
It was good.
And see, you see the safety still there, and you open it like super glue. The top of this cap has a poker in it. And then there it is. There's your cheeseburger. There's your Texas burger. And to have something to put on, we just got some chips here, some wavy lays.
Which always goes with burgers anyway.
And then there's your fresh hamburger. I can actually taste the beef and the cheese.
No.
Mm-hmm. You make my opening a little bigger. This is more complex because you can taste all, a chicken nugget doesn't have that many things in it, but you can actually taste, I can actually taste the pickles and the ketchup and the cheese and the beef in this. It's weird because it's such a homogeneous tube spread coming out of there, and to taste all those things in a hamburger. The onion. I can taste it all.
I can smell it. I can smell the onion.
That's crazy. I can taste it all.
It's like Willy Wonka's gum when she's chewing it and she's like drinking the soup, and then it's like the full course meal.
That's crazy. I've been saving this space food. It's been in the camper for a long time for a special occasion like this, and this just works so perfect because you heat it up in hot water. And what better way to end a long hike than that right there?
Than squirting some tube food.
I don't like some of this stuff going on the internet because a lot of men get jealous and they think like that they can't provide for their wife as well as I can. like why don't you make me food like this? And I feel bad, but
Save some for the rest of us.
Save some for the rest of us. Killer.
Okay, if there were brain amoebas in this, they only go up through your nose, which is why you're not supposed to put your head above water. So if you ingest the water that could have the amoebas in it, no problems. Just FYI, because our hands are covered in this mud water.
Probably. Probably.
No, that's what the internet said. It said it has to go up your nose.
Let it cook for a minute. You will get all of the flavors.
Yeah, it's like the more you chew it, the more flavor. Let me get another one. So maybe like each bite is a little bit something different. I definitely taste the onion and the beef and the bread. That had a chunk of cheese in it. This is like somebody put a burger in a blender. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. I don't even think I really need the potato chip, but I dare not.
It's well, yeah.
I dare not. Keep it a little more classy.
We push it on this channel in our mud puddle Russian food right now already, so.
No. No. Wow. This is luxury. This is the fine life right here.
Home in Carolina. Yeah, home in Carolina.
All right.
I think we're done soaking in the warm mud hole.
Yep.
And we are covered in sediment.
Just covered in mud, layers and layers of mud. And it's immediately a little bit chilly, but not cold. It's probably 65 degrees.
We each brought a change of shorts, and that's about it. So we might be skinny dipping to get the mud off, put on the dry shorts, and then hike out and change in the camper.
But New Mexico's been a blast. We've had so much fun in the last amount of time we've been here. Filmed 3 videos here.
Yeah.
So much fun. We are fixing to walk back up this trail, hop in the truck, and drive for 13 hours back to Corpus Christi.
I think it's like 15 more,
It's a
so
lot.
the speed we go. So it's a long drive, but it was a nice little mini vacation, and y'all got to come along.
Yep, so appreciate all our supporters and viewers, and thanks to our sponsor for this video, AG1.
Go check them out with the link in the description below.
All right, we'll see you guys next video. We're going to get this mud washed off. Do you want the headrest?
No. There's so many little dragonflies and butterflies. It's very weird because it's like a hot spring in a grass meadow in a desert canyon. Like if I didn't know a river was right there, this just looks like a mud hole in the middle of a grass field.
Under what I think are cottonwood trees and mesquite right here. That's crazy.
This is just such a peculiar little place. Like that's dragonflies and butterflies everywhere.